Well, I started shooting when I was 13 years old. I was photographing skateboarders, and my life sort of went on from there. So it's been 20 something years of shooting, most of them full time. I started because I was a 13-year-old narcissistic little prick who wanted pictures of himself skateboarding, and I realized that the self-timer would never go off at the right time to photograph my crappy trick. So I started photographing my friends and actually enjoyed the photography element of skateboarding more than skateboarding itself. So it came a time when I was 17, I sold my skateboard in order to buy film, and I never replaced it, and it was kind of a watershed moment, I guess. My therapist would tell you that. Or maybe you wouldn't. I don't know. I never asked him. Anyway, I was spending so much time on the street with the skateboarders that my interest started changing from, these guys going around and messing with security guards and doing tricks to photographing life on the street. And that could have been a Free Cyprus rally, or it could have been anti-immigration rally to a bill that the Australians were trying to pass. But my real impetus, I think when I actually began to find purpose in my life through photography was when I became more aware of what my government in Australia was doing to those that were trying to enter. I lived in a racist country in Australia when I was growing up, and I live in a racist country now in the United States. In Australia, the way that was manifesting was it was a very strong fear of the other. They were called boat people. That was a derogatory word that more commonly referred to, I would hope, as asylum seekers. But there were people who would try to come in from Iraq, Afghanistan, Iran, Pakistan, and come into Australia by boat and jump the queue, as the right-wing press like to say. So queue jumpers was actually the main word. John Howard and Philip Ruddock. John Howard was our Prime Minister. Philip Ruddock was our Immigration Minister. I really owe them my career. I was so dismayed and disgusted by how these people were treated by my government that I started working trying to show the Australian people that these men and women with their families were no threat to them coming in, that they were just like them, which goes back to our discussion of the universal language of photography, which is how it can bring us together. I don't think that my pictures changed any sort of policy, except I gave these people a voice. And that to me was a crucial first step in the discussion. That idea is what continues to propel me today. When I wake up and a good day or a bad day, my purpose in life is to try to give voice to the people that wouldn't otherwise have it, is to try to put them in front of you, the viewer, and make you listen to them and make you care about them. Because they're no different from your neighbor, from your parents, from your brother or sister.